What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Cantina Jargon, episode 51 with Joe. We're back. Mando Grogu, how you doing, dude? It's been a while.
Dude, I'm doing great because we're back. Number one, we got Star Wars is coming back.
Yeah, I'm excited, dude. I got the first time in a while I can say I'm excited for Star Wars, so I'm glad.
I know it has been the quietest. It's weird to say because we got Andor season 2, which was phenomenal, but like at the same time, Andor season 2 doesn't carry the kind of like hype that the Mandoverse carries, right?
I mean, maybe now, but even then, it's like it's per person. It doesn't like it. I don't know. I don't think it's close enough yet.
Well, I'm talking more about like you can't speculate about Andor because at the end of the day, like we all know what happens to everybody basically. So it's like and it's like one of those things where Andor is an amazing watch when you're watching it, but you kind of know where things are headed. So there's no like YouTube. Star Wars YouTube has been dead all year, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Like severely, yeah.
And I've seen other YouTubers talk about this. Like Eckhart's Ladder made a video about how Star Wars YouTube is like dried up, essentially.
Like Theory has too.
Yeah, he's talked about it. And you've pretty much not made any Star Wars content this year, which I don't blame you. I know you're heavy on DC and Marvel, which had big years.
Yeah, I mean, like I started out in January with Kenobi, but that didn't do anything. Like when normally like it would do something, it didn't do anything, and that was what like when I started realizing, oh, maybe like something's definitely going on here. And I've started to notice that like when new shows and trailers drop and stuff, I can kind of now, when it comes to uploading, discern like what people are wanting to watch on YouTube right now. And Star Wars was not one of those things, which is sad. So right. I mean, I'm glad that it's going back up.
Yeah, I saw a lot of videos pop up, trailer reactions, trailer speculation and stuff. I mean, I'll be the first to say this teaser told us absolutely nothing about the movie, which I'm fine with because it's too early to know the plot, I'd say.
I'd say it's just like Predator Badlands. Like it was hardly any dialogue in the first teaser trailer. It was just like footage.
Just action, yeah. But it did enough to get me interested, for 100%. Sure. And here's something really interesting. Yeah. Like we knew the Rada the Hutt situation was happening, right? And we see the little glimpse of him. But on the poster, did you notice that there's the twins from the Boba Fett show?
Yeah, I was kind of confused about that. I was like, okay, so I mean, that's assuming like they're going to come back because of the Hutt cartel. I mean,
right.
Because when I saw the arena, and then we're seeing like the shots of the droid. I can just show it real quick. When we were through here, because like we get the shot of Rada,
yeah,
and then over here, this is the
that's the Hutt.
So like I was assuming that like okay, like this is their arena, these are their guards. This just screams Force Unleashed, too.
I know. I felt the same way, or like Dark Forces or something.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I do like seeing new droids and stuff. But yeah, so it's definitely the Hutts. I do wonder if it's because we, obviously this is a repurposed season 4, right? And
yeah,
to a degree. And there was speculation about Boba Fett was supposed to be in season 4. We know that for a fact. There was definitely going to be some underlying like Hutt storyline happening, I think. And now they've brought that. I think that's what they've brought into the movie. The underlying Hutt storyline from season 4. I think there could be bigger things it leads to, but that's in general what I think they brought over.
Yeah, and I keep seeing stuff about how this might be like a buddy cop movie with Mando Grogu and Rada. And it's more just like, I don't know how that's going to work. And my fear with this is that it's just going to be like 2 episodes of season 4 on screen. Like, yeah, I really don't want it to be that.
That would be disappointing. I hope because of how, like, if you watch Celebration, right, if you watched even the trailer, like, we know nothing about the plot and they're being very, very secretive about it in general. I hope that there's something else going on that they just haven't really alluded to yet. I mean, we're seeing stormtroopers all over the freaking trailer, and Zeb is taking down a stormtrooper at one point.
Yeah, Zeb is over here fucking just going apeshit. Where's it?
So I do hope like the Imperial remnants play kind of a big role in it, because Thrawn's back in the galaxy at this point.
Especially too, if you have 3 AT-ATs, like towards the end back here, like
yeah, Like that's a decent, what were
Like,
there, 3
that's
AT-ATs on
no
Hoth?
just like, that's no easy feat, and on top of that too, like that's no like normal patrol. Like they're definitely
right.
something's up with the Imperials in that one.
Yeah, I definitely think there's like all we've heard about is the Hut situation, the Road to the Hut and Imbo or whatever. There's got to be more to this movie. If that's all it is, people are going to leave the theater and be like, that was the dumbest thing I've ever paid for at a theater. Like,
Yeah,
because it could have just been on Disney Plus.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it cannot be just 2-3 episodes of Mando smushed together. It has,
Yeah.
and I in my heart, I'm telling myself they're not going to do it, but I don't want to be burned. Just because, like, I don't know. I like the Sopranos movie that came out, Many Saints in Newark. That's literally just 2 episodes of Sopranos mushed together.
Right.
That's not a Sopranos movie. It's 2 episodes.
Yeah.
That's where I'm just like, don't do that. Please don't do that. I'm begging you.
I know. I that's my biggest concern is that we're going to leave feeling very underwhelmed and like, wow, this could have just been a season and we could have watched this a year ago. Ludwig is coming back, which is huge. That's a big pull. We know Pedro is going to be in the suit to some degree, which is good.
Yeah, I mean, Favreau's writing and directing, so
right, and Favreau's directing, so that making it a movie for those reasons, great. I'm in.
But also, wait, who's the cinematographer? Wait, I'm pretty sure
the cinematographer is like one of the dudes from season 3, which I'm not as excited about. But
mostly bleak.
Yeah. So I mean, I would have loved to have Greg Fraser back or something like that, but he's busy as could be.
Or even his protege for the Penguin.
His protege did like half of The Creator too, which is a beautiful movie. So yeah, I'm a little concerned about the story, but here's my one silver lining. I'm going to tell you right now. Ahsoka season 2 is going to air probably 2 to 3 months after this movie comes out.
Yeah.
There's no way that they don't try to build hype for Ahsoka season 2 through this movie because they all take place at the same time.
Dude, I guarantee. No, like I'm not even just saying this just to make people like, oh my god, Thrawn will be at the end of this movie. There's no fucking way they're not going to not link it to Ahsoka. Like, there's not like Star Wars doesn't have time to mess around and not link their stuff and to build this universe out. This is the last straw. Like, if this movie fails, it's over. Like, so I mean, Starfighter probably will have a nice reception because it's Ryan Gosling, it's Sean Levy, but this is
like how much is that going to tie to the sequels, right? And then are people going to sour on it because it's tied to the sequels?
Literally, only time it will tell. Like, which is unfortunate,
right? So I think Mandalorian is like the cash cow for Disney right now. It has been for the last 5 years, basically. So yes, this has to be successful for them. I do think it's going to do well because families are going to go see it, which is where the money is.
It's going to bring Star Wars. I mean, look at the numbers for Acolyte. They did better numbers for the Acolyte than Daredevil Born Again, which is insane.
Think about. I agree.
But Star Wars has that
out of control
pull, and it always has. I mean, look at all the sequel films. They almost all did $1 billion, close to it, if not more.
No, they all did $1 billion, but the last one made like hardly $1 billion.
Yeah, like it was a slow stretch.
Yeah,
and they're not amazing movies by any means, but they did it
right. But the dwindling like viewership, the dwindling box office, that's where we could see how much it's impacted the brand when we like see the box office for this movie.
And that's fair. Like I definitely felt that way with Fantastic Four, for First Steps, like and Superman. But honestly, it's the first Star Wars movie in 7 years when the time it comes out. So
yeah,
I think solely because of that, it'll still at least at the minimum break even.
Oh my god, this movie is like a guaranteed profit because this movie, the tax filing already came out. It's $166 million all this movie costs.
Okay, so they get okay. Hang on, wait, what?
Yeah, so if this movie makes even, I mean, think about it. They hardly have any actors on set. It's a puppet, a CGI hut, and like a guy in a mask.
The volume as well.
The volume, it didn't cost them hardly anything. All the cost is visual effects, basically. And so
for rough standpoint, Solo came out in 2018, as well as Rise of Skywalker in 2019. They both had a budget of $275 million. The Last Jedi had $317, which came out the year before. This is half of that, and this is almost an entire decade later.
Yeah, I mean, but Favreau has essentially. Oh shoot! I lost my lights.
Joe, Mando season 3, the budget is approximately 120 to 150. That's where I'm a little concerned.
Yeah, but okay, think about a season is 4 hours long, right? So now they packed all that money and some into 100.
I guess that's true.
I'm sorry, into like 120 minutes or something, like 2 hours. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's why the visual effects that they're like are very crisp, but like it's less media. But I'm just saying, like, it just doesn't give me that much hope because it's. I mean, I don't know. It looks great. I shouldn't hate it. It looks great.
It looks good, but it does kind of look like elevated TV. So I mean,
it looked like we were watching an episode of Mando on Disney Plus. Like,
yeah, that's that. I mean, that's a good cinematographer could fix that, which I think they just didn't pick.
But also, remember TV before Mando came out? It wasn't like that. We weren't getting movies on TV.
We've been spoiled.
We are now. Yeah,
spoiled. I mean,
like.
Even something like Andor, like look how freaking gorgeous that show is. I mean,
Ahsoka, Penguin, Fallout, like
Penguin. Oh my!
These shows Fallout, would never have happened if Mando wasn't successful and didn't elevate that TV quality.
Yeah, I think Game of Thrones was a big driver, but Mando was like, hey, take an established IP, throw the money at it, and see what happens. Yeah,
definitely with Game of Thrones too. I meant more as in like with like launching a streaming service and like having a show for that. Like they set this, like they have it set with that Mando. I don't know. Right. I would hope for after 7 years and not come back, pump a little more into it just to really like make sure there's no room for error.
I mean, but think about this, because they've kept the budget so low, they've essentially guaranteed this movie makes money for Lucasfilm.
I'm scared though that 40 million of that is going to Pedro on the back end because of his points and plus his paycheck. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I'm scared, because the salaries are outrageous.
Yeah, they can get a little out of control, but I don't know. Maybe he's taking maybe he's getting points on the revenue, and then he hasn't taken a big salary up front. You know what I mean? But I mean, let's say worst case scenario.
Gonna Jim Cameron them?
Yeah, right. Worst case scenario. Let's say this movie makes $500 million. I think that's a low ball. It
has to. I'm assuming
that's still a profit
minimum.
Yeah, I do think the floor is like 750, 800. I gotta agree with you completely. And it's just because of Grogu. I think the families are gonna get butts in the seats, and they're gonna
I noticed that yesterday and today, like everywhere there, like I can't open any social media within the first 5 posts seeing something from Mando and Grogu or seeing someone reacting to it or commenting about it. That hasn't happened with anything in a while, and that's how I know like seats are gonna, like asses are gonna be the seats. People are gonna be there for this one.
Yeah, and even the people that are being critical of it are gonna see it still.
100%. Like they're gonna see it just to hate on it. Like.
Oyster Malone. The trailer was kind of bland, not terrible, but not exciting either. It was kind of bland because it didn't tell us anything about the story or anything. But like, I mean, be honest. Do you think you'll still go see the movie? Because I know, because we haven't had Star Wars in a theater for so long, people are just going to see it. It's just the way it's going to go.
Yeah, and to be honest, like it's not. Like it wasn't like incredible, but like I messaged you right away when I saw it. You got my raw reaction. Like that was my first immediate thoughts. Yeah, and those still stand now. Like they showed enough with the action to get me hyped for it. And I don't know, not a whole lot of the trailers for Andor season 2 did that for me.
Yeah, no, I actually agree, because at the end of the day, season 3 wasn't the best, right, for Mandalorian, but seasons 1 and 2 were phenomenal in my opinion, and if they can recapture some of that, which I think they are, especially with kind of Ludwig coming back and Favreau, directing. I gotta say, I don't really care what the trailer did show us. I'm gonna see this movie. Like, I'm ready to see this movie.
Yeah, I mean,
so I'm hype. I want to see it.
There was no doubt in my mind that I wasn't gonna see this movie anyway. It's Mando and Grogu. Like, you're not gonna not get me in the theater for that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if it ever even happens, like when the Raid movie comes out, I know I'll probably go see that too. I'll probably be bitching about it, but I'll probably go see it. Like,
I will definitely see that one pirated. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'll have to wait and see on that one. I don't know, man. I gotta, you gotta vote with your wallet sometimes. So it's like, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, Favreau's earned my dollars here. I'll go see the movie specifically because he's directing it too. But yeah, Nick, I mean, this is definitely a concern. Is it's just smushed together episodes. Wow, that's commitment. I only saw it once. Yeah, what's that? And this is, he goes, trailer is mid. Of course, we're going to see it.
It has that effect, though.
Yeah,
I think Star Wars just has that effect.
I think Mando specifically has that draw, though, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, they could put Lizzo in the trailer for season 3 at the first thing, and people would have still watched it. Like,
I think we all would have been like, what the hell? What's going on here?
I don't know. I feel like, weirdly enough, too, Jack Black just has a pull. Not weirdly enough, it's Jack Black, but like,
yeah,
like anything Jack Black is in, he just has a pull. So I'm saying, like, people still have watched it. They showed Lizzo and Jack Black in the first 10 seconds. People would have been like, all right, well, now I'm gonna go see it because it's him. Like,
Jack Black's in. I gotta see this.
Like, yeah, like it makes sense.
Oh my gosh. So real quick, I want to actually talk about Nick's comment here. So smush together episodes with a higher budget. What if I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, as long as the episodes they were going to use are like fire, right?
As long as we're not going to a planet and then talking to people and then hopping to another planet and dropping something off and then like going to another one.
Because think about this for a second. What if Mando season 3 was just a movie that consisted of them going to Mandalore, figuring out that it's toxic, seeing the mythosaur, all that stuff, and then fighting the Imperial remnant to reclaim it?
That would have done
basically episode 2 and episode 7 and 8.
Yeah,
with the Shadow Council and all that stuff.
That probably was the actual outline, and then they're like, all right, go make the other episodes to fill it in. Like, that's genuinely probably what it was, because I would go watch that movie.
Obviously what happened is they took some of the stuff they were going to use and put it in Boba Fett, and then they're like, all right, we got to figure out some other episodes for the season 3, and then we got what we got. You know what I mean? But yes, you would watch that movie, right? Like, yeah, that would have been good.
You telling me that, I'm like, I want to see that. Like, where's the Patterson cut? Where's that?
Right, the Patterson cut of the retaking of Mandalore, and with a slightly higher budget. Not that it didn't already look great.
I don't know. You can maybe add some film grain, a little bit more film grain in there. Yeah, it looks a little too like polished,
a little clean. Yeah, maybe, a little too clean. Sure,
shine on. Like, I don't know.
You could have had Moff getting it a little bit more, with the higher budget, things like that. So
Shadow Council, more like
more Shadow Council meetings. Yeah, I mean, we got like teases of it towards the end of the season. If they just took a movie and focused on that big plot, it would have been a good movie, in my opinion.
It's the same thing with Ahsoka, though. Like, the last couple episodes, they just smudged in a bunch of the shit with like the Imperial Remnant showing up. Like, Thrawn didn't show up until episode 6. At the end of episode 6.
Yeah.
Like, that's the big bad of this entire season. You're showing him 2 episodes before the end of the show. Well, we know he's not gonna die. Like, I mean, like, you gotta like make it cohesive all the way through. Build up to it, not just boom, he's there, now he's gone.
Right. No, I agree. But I do think in that regard, right, if they did, and Favreau could do this possibly. Let's say he wrote 8 episodes for season 4, and there was a really solid ending there, and now he can flesh out that part of the story and not worry about all the filler episodes of, I'm in a planet hop, someone needs to babysit Grogu for 10 minutes while I go do this side mission. And then, you know what I mean?
That's exactly.
We're not going to have that in the movie, which is great.
And that's exactly what it needs. That no more.
Yeah.
Just get to it. Like,
we've graduated beyond that.
Yeah, I'm working on a video. I already talked to you about it, but one of my points I have in it is stop telling us things, start showing us things. Stop
Mhm.
referencing things that happened. Just referencing them like show, don't tell.
Yeah.
Don't just show us Mando talking to people and going from planet to planet, just being a wanderer. Show us the actual story points and make it cohesive, not just
Mhm.
like, okay, we have to get to here by episode 5. Come up with 6 stories to fill in between those
Yeah.
of what Mando has to go through, but he can't die or can't get hurt a certain amount to this point. Boom. Like
Yeah.
that's what I don't know. That's what season 3 feels like.
That's a really good point, dude. Because it is. It's like, okay, we got to get Bo-Katan, the Darksaber, back, and we got to have them, retake Mandalore. But we have to fill in like 5 episodes before that. What do we do?
Yeah,
And it's like, so you're absolutely right. You're right on
and
the nose. But
it's
they know where this is going because Ahsoka season 2 is already being filmed.
yeah.
So they have their
Dave has
plan.
that binder. He has the outline.
Right. So they know where this is going. He already knows how his movie starts. Allegedly, he's already talked about that too.
He's probably had that known since he was like offered it. Like
Right.
probably
So
within a
like
couple months.
this Mando movie can build towards that. Now, what are they going to do it? I don't know. Are they just going to say, no, this is only a Mando movie? We're not going to try and confuse everyone by tying it to Ahsoka. But in reality, tying it to Ahsoka will only strengthen the brand, in my opinion.
It'll only strengthen the time period too.
Right. Right.
Because we haven't had a cohesive time period that we've stayed in since the sequels, because it jumps around back and forth, back and forth, back and forth between New Republic era and early Empire.
Right.
Or,
And then we had
Order 66.
100 years beforehand when we
Yeah.
had, Acolytes. Like, yeah, I know. I totally agree. Get people invested in the time period. Bring in Thrawn. Thrawn's now back, right? In fact, you can really up the stakes, I think, right now. Now's the time.
Yeah, and like how do you build to something when you're constantly jumping back and forth? You're not staying with it, and I feel like that's part of where they got lost with it. Is like we shouldn't have been at this point.
No, we shouldn't have. I mean, the movie should have come after season 2, basically.
Yeah, like
Or the Mando
it should have
movie,
ended with Luke, and then we could have had a whole entire thing going from there.
Yeah. And I don't think that it's bad that Mando and Grogu reunited, but it just happened all wrong. It just happened at the wrong time. It needed
an actual arc, not just like,
not just
here,
hey, you're back.
like,
yeah.
There you go. You get 2 episodes of my show.
Yeah, I know. Long have I waited.
Honestly, though, this isn't even a problem now. I've been facing like going back and watching Sopranos or watching like Sons of Anarchy, and I've watched like going in behind the scenes. The creators have said like they have an episode that write for the first episode, the finale, the middle, and then from there they have to sometimes come up with filler episodes. Like this is very apparent with The Walking Dead, especially in like season 3, 4, 5, and 6. Like the 1, 4, 16 or 13 method when it comes to like writing. So like because of that, it's even apparent then too in certain episodes of certain shows that this was happening 20 years ago. It's nothing new. Just things have to change when it comes to writing for television, which I think anybody who writes for HBO and almost Prime too has got it down.
Yeah, HBO, dude, their shows are like tight as
they're tight. They're tight as shit. Like Amazon too. I feel like with Fallout, like they were really consistent with that.
Fallout season 1 was one of the best seasons of TV I've ever watched. I mean, period. And I think season 2 is going to be good too. So you're absolutely right. You nailed it there. But in Disney's been very, I don't know, it's been weird, like some of these shows, it's just like, I mean, Acolyte was the most bizarre thing in the world. It was like, it jumped around the timeline, but it never made sense. It felt like nothing was heading anywhere. And then last episode, they're just like, oh, by the way, Plagueis is here. Oh, by the way, Yoda's here. And it's like, okay, I guess I don't care.
They just came out of nowhere. Like it was like, it's like they could have had something leading to this the entire time to at least like drop hints about it.
Yeah.
But instead it was just like, oh, here are these things. Show's over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Like,
yeah. Oh, it's canceled. You're never going to see that again. So, all right. Cool. Yeah, I guess.
$300 million tax credit.
Right.
Like, we'll take it.
Yeah. So it's just one of those things where, man, I'm hoping they can make a tight movie. This is the time, you're right, to really amplify the stakes, get the ball rolling in this era, get people excited for this era. This is it. If you don't do it here and Ahsoka season 2 doesn't do well, then I think there's a real possibility that Dave's movie never happens.
As Captain America said. Oh, no, it wasn't even Captain America. We're in the end game now. Like, this is it. If this movie does not do well, Gosling's movie, like, will come out 110%.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's being shot right now.
But,
that movie's coming out. Yeah.
Dave's movie, will, like you said, it will not happen.
Yeah, I almost feel like the Gosling movie is kind of like a, hey, maybe we're going to start something with some new characters over here just in case all this other stuff we're trying falls flat on her face. You know what I mean?
Isn't that what they were trying to do with the Ray movie too? Was like have it like coming out with them.
But then they realized the Ray movie wasn't a good idea and they abandoned it altogether. So, what can you do? Here's one thing that can save the movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't pull any punches. That's why I'm concerned for the budget, dude. It's because like they don't have time to pull punches with this shit.
Yeah, we need. Let's put it this way: Luke better either be in the movie or in Ahsoka season 2. I don't care which one. He's in one of them.
Luke better be in the final fucking trailer for this movie, because that will draw people in. That'll bring.
Oh, that will light
the last
up the internet,
shot of the final trailer should be of Luke, like something to do with Luke. People will come for that, just to see that scene alone.
Yeah.
Force Awakens, like.
Yeah, exactly. I think, because the end of Force Awakens trailer 1 is when, not the teaser, but the trailer 1, they dropped, Han and Chewie.
Yeah.
At the very end. And
that's
think,
what I'm saying.
yes,
like, you're doing that, like, okay,
excited,
like, you know the trio's coming back. They didn't get all back together, but they were all in the film.
Right. I do agree. Like, it's weird saying it because it's not the Luke movie, but Luke needs to be in the movie, because here's what's going to happen in this movie. If they're smart, this is what happens. First of all, are you going to have a movie? Let me ask you this question first, actually. Are you going to have a movie, the first Star Wars movie in 7 years, and not have a lightsaber in it?
There's no shot. Like
that, right. There's no possible way.
Okay. Also, too, we see Grogu. He's been getting trained by Din. He's sniping some fools in the tunnels. Grogu has been getting trained. I guarantee it's
the Darksaber is destroyed, though. There's no way you're not having a lightsaber in this movie. So something is going to happen where they need the help of a Jedi. Well, they only know one Jedi, and it's Luke, and they're going to go ask him to help out.
Yeah, because I mean, Mando will have to go to Bo-Katan to try and contact Ahsoka again, but how's that going to work because she's off world? Yeah. I mean, she's in a whole entire different galaxy. So like, yeah, who does he have? I mean, Ezra, but he doesn't know Ezra.
Right, he doesn't know Ezra. I mean, obviously the New Republic is in it, so maybe they're going to be like, "Hey, we're going to send a Jedi for you." It's Ezra. You know what I mean? That's possible. Sure.
Yeah, he definitely could be like working for Hera now too.
Right.
But also
Zeb's in it, so Ezra could show up. Yes, he could be the Force wielder.
I want to believe that they wouldn't have teased us with having Yoda's lightsaber show up in Book of Boba Fett and giving Grogu the option for that to not come back in some way. They wouldn't retcon Yoda's saber being destroyed to now it being with Luke. On top of that, do you remember the one piece of art where Grogu had a yellow saber? Released? Like, that was so random, and we never got that paid off at all.
Right. That was like celebration art or something. Yeah, I remember that. But now here's the thing, though. So, like, okay, you make a really good point, because that has to come back around. Why would they just be like, "Oh, here's a lightsaber"? You're never getting that.
like it's the last Star Wars movie in 7 years. You're not gonna bring in a lightsaber, especially if you already hinted at Luke giving a lightsaber to someone. Like,
yeah, it'd be cool if Luke did come in towards the end of the movie because they need his help for something. Because maybe there's an evil Force wielder, maybe like a Darth Talon or something. Because we know Talon's coming back in the Maul show.
Yeah. Shadowrun.
We know the underworld is in this. We know they're dealing with the underworld because the Hutts.
Yeah, the Hutt cartel.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe Talon is in it or something like that. They need Luke to come help, and maybe at the end he's like, "Oh, Grogu, you've definitely earned this saber, by the way. Like you've obviously elevated your abilities." and he gives it to him. Boom, into the movie.
Like, I mean, to me, that sounds like you, Luke. Like,
right?
Yeah, like that literally just sounds like yeah, like yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't got any gripes.
Yeah, that's I don't know. Maybe I'm just dreaming, dude, because I want to see Luke in this, but
I've been dreaming since 2003, dog. Like it's never gonna stop.
It would just be weird if like he wasn't in this or Ahsoka though. Like, how are they gonna explain that? If he's in this and then in Ahsoka, Ezra's just like the only Jedi around because he's like, Luke's busy or something. I couldn't get a hold of Luke, you know? Like
same thing with like Spider-Man not being able to show up in Disney Plus shows. Like there is so much shit happening in New York between Thunderbolts, Daredevil, Born Again, Echo, Hawkeye, and Spider-Man has not been seen at all. This is supposed to like a lot of it's happening in Midtown as well, where Spider-Man is supposed to be. Like they can't keep getting away with it, dude. Like
I totally agree. It's like one of those things where it's like at some point it stops making sense if you're trying to keep it connected.
Just stop asking questions. You just
right.
Like Fast and the Furious. At a certain point, it just gets a little too far, like to where it's like, all right, I'm going just for popcorn.
At some point, you're taking cars to space. Galactic Cantina, what's up? Best Star Wars is Baby Yoda Quest for Snacks. I mean, we're definitely getting that either way. So
I feel like it. Yeah, there's gonna be something like that. Without a doubt.
Galactic Cantina. I feel weird seeing a Star Wars movie not in the Christmas period. Well, let me tell you about a time when the first 6 movies came out all in the summer, man. That's the OG period is the summer.
And it's weird because Avengers Doomsday is taking that spot. So like
the Christmas spot,
like and that May April slot was always Avengers time, like Endgame and like all the Avengers movies came out in May and April. So like
right, like so now we're kind of flip flopping because Starfighter is also coming out in May. Yep.
That's crazy. Doomsday and Secret Wars both in December, and then both in May are Mando, Grogu, and Starfighter.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I actually don't hate getting Star Wars in the summer.
I mean, it's closer to us. Like
right, this Christmas we'll have Avatar, obviously. So every like 3 years or 4 years we'll get an Avatar movie, basically. Yeah. So loved Fallout. Yeah, never even played the game. I mean, I tried, but yeah, I like the show better. Darth Christensen, what's going on? Okay. Didn't it feel a little weird that at the beginning, the part where he's like sitting down with Sigourney Weaver, there's just no dialogue at all. It's just like
I kind of expected her to say something. Yeah,
right. Like that was so bizarre. It like felt off for a minute.
Like, it's more so like I was waiting for like a drum roll to start, like a at least like a beat to start like going through, like, and it was just like for dialogue and nothing.
Yeah, that was interesting. But they're not giving.
But also, like, away. If you look at the setting, though, it's they're landing on at the Adelphi base. They're going to their new leader. They're getting a mission. Now they're going in. Now they're spotting this Imperial Remnant base. Like it's. Yeah. I guess like they don't need the dialogue for it. But
no, they don't. It felt odd being like, hey, here's a bunch of action and just no freaking dialogue.
Literally, they're just like, all right, this is the sizzle reel we have from the VFX house. This is the sizzle reel. We're gonna play that. We're just gonna add a little bit, like.
Well, at first I was like thinking, I'm like, has Pedro like not recorded his lines, which is very possible. But then,
how busy he is, dude.
Like, I was like, that's actually very possible. But then in the arena or whatever, the gladiator arena, he's like impressive. And I'm like, oh, okay, so he has recorded his lines. So
I mean, I feel like he could have just done that like in the airplane bathroom, though, like and sent it over. Like
one line from you, yeah. Or they could have pulled it from one of the other seasons or something.
This has to be in the credits.
Oh, yeah. I really hope they pay tribute to him somehow, you know?
Yeah.
I'd be pretty disappointed if the Mando movie doesn't lead into Ahsoka. Like, they're coming out the same year. There's no way in hell they're not connected. This is how I feel. I mean, Ahsoka literally, they're saying, is going to come out in, like, August.
Which came out in August 2 years ago. So, like, it makes sense.
Right. So we got a movie in May. 2 months later, well, June, July, around 2.5, 3 months later, Ahsoka drops, and hype could be at an all-time high, like post Mando season 2. It could be.
Also, too, in 2023 in April, Jedi Survivor came out. Same year as Ahsoka. They keep doing that split, that every couple months split.
Yeah.
So that's also something to like watch out for.
We're also gonna get the mall show, I believe, in like January or February.
Yeah, to like kick off the year, I believe.
Yeah.
Like the New Year, right after New Year's.
It's a packed 2026 for Star Wars for sure.
These next 2 years for like Star Wars, Marvel, DC.
Yeah.
I mean, anything is like these next 2 years are gonna be insane.
I know. I cannot believe
year.
I can't believe Man of Tomorrow is like they've already got scripts written, man. They're like ready to go. That's actually really cool that they're moving that quickly on it.
I would rather get that because also James finished Superman a month and a half to 2 months early, like from before it's supposed to come out.
Mm-hmm.
So like he said that like yeah, I believe it was in May. He was like we just finished our final VFX shot. The movie's done. And I was just like, okay, I'm glad that he's only greenlighting projects when scripts are done and it's a good script and he's ready to go.
Yeah, he's efficient though, man. He like knows what because he's got it completed. The script's completed. He knows exactly what he wants and he just gets it done.
Dude, he did Superman, Peacemaker season 2, Creature Commandos, and
Supergirl is completed, but he didn't direct it, obviously. But yeah,
well, yeah, he wrote like 4 or 5 things all in the same year, and it was all of those. Like he wrote them, like he did so much in 1 year. It's crazy that like he's still the head of a studio.
Yeah, the dude's doing like interviews every other day too. Like that's crazy.
He has a wife. He has a dog. He has time to like do those things. I don't feel like I have time to wipe my ass and go to the bathroom, dude. Like, like it's crazy that like he's able to do that much.
Oh man, I gotta agree with you there. I'm just trying to see. We got a lot of comments here. I'm gonna catch up on these guys, and I want to show you guys a little something. Got a little preview for you guys for the new Jedi Order trailer that's going up on my channel at the end of October.
Cara Dune. Bring back Gina.
Possibly, but unlikely.
Gina. I'm just saying, like it.
I just don't think so.
They could do a reshoot on a blue screen, and they got time.
That's actually very true. They could.
Like that's what I'm saying.
They have more than enough time.
They filmed so much shit for Deadpool and Wolverine in literally on lunch break with a blue screen setting up for like the dance pool stuff. They did it at lunch. They just had Nick go and stand there and start recording with a phone. Like, and it's in
that's crazy.
The beginning of the movie. So anything is possible. I'm excited for that teaser though that you have. A little tease.
Oh yeah, I'll just do it now. Why not? I got nothing else going on. Let me how do I share my screen? They've changed this a little bit. Share screen.
Jedi 3 comes out next year as well. It's gonna be fucking amazing, bro. Yeah. They're trying to do the Jedi games quick though.
We're possibly getting Jedi 3. I don't know if that's for sure coming out. We don't have a date yet. Got some New Republic officers. We got Pelion.
It's so weird seeing him as a Grand Admiral.
Yeah, I know, right? That's literally all I'm going to show you. So I'm just the thing's going to be about 2 minutes long. Yeah. Excited for that to be done. It's going to have the first. This is going to be the first depiction of the Yuuzhan Vong in any fan film ever.
That's insane.
And there's a pretty cool. I'm not even gonna say. There's an action scene with the Yuuzhan Vong. That's all I'm gonna say, and it's pretty crazy. So, yeah.
Potential release date.
Release date same day as Visions, October 29th.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah,
less than a month away.
Same day as Visions season 3. Do I get to mix an anime song for the trailer? We do have a track for the trailer already, but it's an instrumental because there's voice work going into it and stuff. But hey, if you want to, get together an anime song for like a little little clip thing I can do on my channel, yeah, happy to do that. That'd be cool. That's right. Dude, he changed. It's so crazy in the EU, like the changes that the Empire goes through, which obviously doesn't happen in canon at all because they just become the First Order and then they're just still as evil as ever. But like in the EU, they like partner with the New Republic eventually. You know what I mean? To like fight the alien threat of the Vong, which is so cool. Like Pellion's like he's like a diehard Empire guy, but like for the right reasons, which is just weird to say.
You just explain the plot of Superman, Man of Tomorrow.
That's what you think's gonna happen? Oh well, Lex
Superman
Luthor
and Lex
and,
coming
yeah,
together,
yeah,
they hate each other to face a bigger threat, being Brainiac.
yeah. That's pretty cool.
I mean, that's at least so far what I've gathered from it. So I mean,
Yeah, I've heard that.
These two forces that you never would think would be together are putting it aside to take on a greater threat. I mean, that's the tale as old as time, but it's great, and I'll keep watching it. Keep showing it to me.
I'm in, man.
Yeah,
Superman was like one of my favorite movies of the year, so far, I should say. But yeah, I'm in on that one for sure.
There hasn't been a movie this entire year that when I go and rewatch certain action scenes or certain moments, I get goosebumps as I did the first time watching it.
Right.
And Superman does that. Like the first time we get the close up on the S, when the Eyes Up Here score comes on, like for the DCU Batman, they need to bring back Danny Elfman and that classic score because that is just as important as John Williams.
Yeah,
like, that has like I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it right now. That's just as like that has just as much meaning to Batman as John Williams' score for Superman.
Who do you think's gonna play DC Batman?
I don't even know at this point, and honestly,
I feel like I've heard like a million different names thrown out there now. So it's like,
and like I've had my own, but as of right now, I don't even want to know, and I don't even want to keep looking anymore. I just want to be surprised because ultimately, if it is a big name actor, or if it's not a big name actor, it might not even work with a big name. So
yeah, that's a good point. You know, I mean, it's not like David Cornsweet was like a big name at all.
That's what I'm saying.
Was, like, in Twisters, and he was like an extra. Or he wasn't an extra, but he was like side character basically.
I mean, they called him Clark Kent in the movie. So I mean, yeah, Nick, perfect one. Go see Carter in there. But no, I'm gonna trust the process with it. I have a set of lists and demands for Batman that I'm gonna be making in a video. Coming soon, but
Dave Bautista for Batman, dude, he would be like fucking jacked.
I would love him for Hugo Strange or even Bane before he started losing weight. Like he could have been like a luchador Bane. I feel like give me like
that'd be cool.
Batista from like 2008,
right?
Like, very much so could have been like luchador Bane. I don't know.
Are you seeing Sean Harris?
Are you?
100%. I'm seeing Sean Harris. Like I'm not even.
I already knew your answer. Like
the crazy thing is, like I'm not even all that excited for it. I'm actually a little like
I'm more excited for us.
Headlit isn't coming back, and Kaczynski's not back, but hey, Nine Inch Nails doing the soundtrack, man. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick.
Weirdly enough, I feel like Garrett's gonna show up at the end.
I'm really hoping so. It would be ridiculous if he doesn't. I hope so, man. I really do.
I guarantee Cracker Jack would come back. That's a deep cut if you know it.
What show was that from?
From a movie, Four Brothers. Him, Mark
Wahlberg,
okay, Tyrese, and Outcast, Andre 3000.
Yep.
Yeah, like Cracker Jack, Garrett Hedlund. But yeah, I'm gonna see it. I think Leto's got me on this one. Honestly, I'm more excited for Evan Peters and Jeff Bridges.
Right. Hey, Jeff Bridges is back. I'm in, dude. I'm gonna see it. I mean,
the CG's better with him, so I can't complain.
Do I want to see it? Yes. Am I excited for it? Not really, but I'm 100% gonna see it.
I'm way
maybe
more
we'll be like pleasantly surprised. Like, wow, that blew me away. I mean, Legacy is like one of my favorite movies of like the past like 2 decades. So I don't think it's gonna reach that level, but it could be really good. You never know.
To be honest, I'm so much more excited for Badlands.
Badlands is like,
Like,
dude,
I'm also excited because I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know if you've talked about it publicly, but we're seeing it together. So
yeah,
that's gonna
that's
be
right.
insane.
Yeah,
It's
it's gonna be sick. I'm really, really excited for Badlands. I think it's just one of those. We have never got a Predator movie like this,
no, we haven't.
and we probably never will again, which is like the
Um,
crazy part.
unless Dan steps down or he's fired. Like, genuinely feel like we could get a full like universe with this if he is our Dave Filoni, our James Gunn, our Kevin Feige of
Yeah,
the 20th
of like,
century's side of things. Because like he
right.
even retconned the ending to um Killer of Killers. He added in a scene with Dutch being
Oh
in
yeah,
the crowd thing there next to him. Like he's already going back and retconning stuff. And dude, like yeah, he's the man for the job.
I
Like
agree. Prey was
this
awesome.
this might be a
Killer
wild
Killers,
statement to make.
make it.
James Gunn is the George Lucas of our time. Think about what he's doing with DC, how he's
James Gunn is the George Lucas for time.
of our current time. He is revolutionizing DC. He is doing what George Lucas did with Star Wars with DC right now. We are seeing it in front of our eyes and no one is paying attention to it.
Okay, I'm gonna number one say that's a pretty absurd statement. Number one, I'm gonna fight you on this a little bit.
Go for it.
I think James Gunn is one of the, if not the most talented, like franchise directors out there.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean,
But I mean, everything he's done, everything he's touched, dude. His Scooby Doo movies were good.
I mean,
Like they were great.
I'm saying more as in like this is a studio head that's able to get stuff done. The last person that did that besides Lucas was Feige for an actual
Well,
franchise.
I mean, Lucas was an independent essentially. Like he funded the whole damn thing. You know what I mean?
And that's true. Yeah, because he left all the guilds to make them. Okay, maybe I should take back what I said. Like now that saying it out loud, I'm thinking like, okay, he's not as far yet, but give it time. Is what I'm saying. Like, give it.
I would.
Years.
What I'm saying is, I would need to see him create. You know, because even I think James Cameron is the George Lucas of the current time, and the reason I think that is because the original movies he makes that have, I mean, made such an impact on the world, not just like, you know, the US.
Yeah, but also he was doing it alongside Lucas at the same time, though.
That's true. So
that's what I'm saying. Like
he's like only 10 years younger than Lucas.
Like James's first like comic book movie was 2014.
Yeah.
So like,
I mean, I guess I think James Gunn is super talented. I think he's the man for the job. I think DC has turned a corner already, and they're only one movie in. I can't, like, sky's the limit.
And that's what I'm saying. Like that is so fucking crazy that like one person was able to like make that concept into reality and make it work.
No, I totally agree. But like, what has he created and done like originally? You know what I mean? Like he can take Superman, he can adapt it. He can take Scooby Doo, he can take, you know, Guardians of the Galaxy. He can adapt all those, and they're great. And he's a great writer, and he's a great world builder. But George Lucas, dude, is like a visionary. Indiana Jones, Star Wars.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Just give it time. I've never had this feeling about somebody else before, and it's not even like I'm like brown nosing or just like blindness to it. It's more just like I also can I see the vision. I see what he's going for. I see.
I trust him 100%. 100%.
Yeah, like when I think of like, okay, who right now can make the biggest difference with what they're putting out and how fast they're doing it and the messages behind it, I think Gunn all the way.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe that, like, because that's how I feel about George Lucas too when I think of Star Wars. Like, who was able to convey that the most? Him.
I gotta agree with Christensen here. I mean, Lucas literally changed. Like,
well, yeah, and that's
Gunn hasn't.
He doesn't have the time to do so.
Let's say Gunn's DC takes off. You know, I mean, he has, you know, eventually builds to a movie that makes $2 billion plus. To me, that only emulates the original Marvel like projects. You know what I mean? Which was Feige. So I can't even really say at that point he's reached like Lucas status. Even if he takes DC to heights they never even thought possible, which I think he will. I actually 100% think he will.
Yeah, and you're totally right to feel that way, and like I see what you mean and where you're coming from too, and maybe I'm like the way I'm looking at it is just different in terms of like what George did starting out and how things worked out just feels so much similar to this in so many different ways that it's like I don't know, that light bulb has been ticking in my head a couple times that I've thought about that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, here's the thing. I mean, Lucas trusted himself. He knew what he wanted, the story he wanted to tell, and even though it was against like the status quo, he did it. And I think Gunn, I will say Gunn does that. Yeah, I will agree. Gunn does that for sure. He's like, no, I'm going to do it the way I do it. Because I saw the thing about, they said they didn't want him to use the soundtrack he was using for Guardians of the Galaxy. He's like, no, I'm going to use that.
I was like, they wanted to do 90s. They wanted to do 90s movies with fucking Whitney Houston, like 90s songs with Whitney Houston. And he was like, no, no,
right.
But like he's the one that's like pushing the envelope forward. I would say Gunn is more of a Feige because Feige's never in front of camera. Feige is never out in public. Gunn is doing interviews every fucking day talking about where he's bringing DC. He has his own
I also
podcast.
don't think Feige is a creator in the way Gunn is. Gunn writes these things himself. Like Feige doesn't write things. He basically is producing.
Yeah. But Feige also wasn't able to get tracked down for 4 years, and that's why Marvel's in the state it is because he was being stretched so thin. Like he isn't able to get anything done that is needing to get done. Gunn is pushing the envelope forward. I guess at least the way that I'm seeing it is like I don't know. Like Feige, Peter Safran is the Feige of this side. I don't know. I don't know. I just kind of just the thought I've had is like, who else currently is doing that to the extent that they are?
Where are the Lucas and Spielberg of current generation? I don't think they can ever be like. I don't think.
I think there had to be more than two because there isn't going to be just this one that's fully there.
I just don't think that. I mean, Spielberg, the amount of original movies plus IP movies, how they were all successful. I don't think that can ever be replicated. I'd say the closest person to them is probably someone like Nolan or Villeneuve. Yeah, or Villeneuve, just because like.
But David Goyer's writing most of the stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's also like, that's from the mind of David Goyer. Like Blade, like that's also David Goyer.
Yeah, but so but Spielberg, he didn't write everything either, though.
Well, no, and that's what I'm saying. I don't know necessarily though if like there is just two currently to fill that like Lucas and Spielberg spot, but there are like there's a group of like 6 that can. I think Ryan Coogler is up there as well. That very well could do it.
Yeah, it's a little early to tell on Coogler, but I could agree with that. Yeah, I mean, I think obviously if I had to pick 2 that were in that spot, I would say Nolan and Villeneuve, just because Nolan, he's done the Batman stuff. He's done the franchise stuff. He's also done original stuff that's done very, very well. It's been really successful. He's done sci-fi, he's done Inception and Interstellar, and he's done like period pieces like Oppenheimer, basically, which is very reminiscent of like Spielberg, right? He was doing like Saving Private Ryan, and then he would do like E.T. and Close Encounters and, Jurassic Park with like an IP. So that Nolan, Spielberg, yes. Villeneuve, though, dude, I don't even know like what goes on in that guy's head, because his movies are visually, he makes the kind of movie I can watch without dialogue. Basically,
I feel like in his dreams he paints things like in his dreams, and that's like seriously, that's where he gets ideas from. Because like on that list, he'd be there. I honestly feel like Gareth Edwards would be there too. Like, dude, not Gareth everything Edwards, he's done has been like incredible in terms of box office wise, but in terms of like in that 6, he's got to be there.
He can do such a good blockbuster, and it's like Rogue One. Even I think Jurassic World Rebirth was the best Jurassic World movie. I'm going to say it. I do think so.
I think I like with the first one just a little bit more, but I really
close.
Like Rebirth.
They're close.
I've only watched Rebirth once too. I haven't gone back and rewatched it. So
man, I just watched it the other day, and I'm like,
I literally have the collector's Blu-ray. I have to watch though.
he captures like a sense of scale and like, it's just like an awe that you don't really get from a lot of directors anymore. So I like Edwards a lot. Yeah. Whoa, sorry. I think
You're good. I was gonna say until Mackie came along for that. That's where Altered Carbon went sideways.
I've never watched it.
I don't feel like missing too much, being honest. For me, it's Nolan and Favreau. And again, like Favreau's another one.
Favreau's a big one too. Yeah, I mean, he started the MCU, dude. The MCU wouldn't even exist without him.
We almost didn't have Iron Man 2 because they were trying to force shit into his movie, and he was like, "No, I'm gonna leave." That's why he didn't come back for 3.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Again, like Favreau's there. I don't know if I could put
Favreau
Filoni
gets
there.
it.
Like, Filoni's not there for me in terms of
not
Favreau.
as filmmakers. No, not as a filmmaker. I mean, he's a good story guy, to a certain degree. But Filoni's not quite there for me. I need to see him do a movie.
Yeah,
an actual movie.
So look what he did with Lion King and Jungle Book.
Oh yeah, I mean he made. You know why Disney let him have the Mandalorian? Because he made billions of dollars for Disney.
Twice, 3 times,
multiple times,
3 separate occasions. He gave him a big ass check. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna get the keys to the kingdom, my friend. He was just walking around Disney World by himself the other day, dude. I saw a video of him eating ice cream at watching a Muppet show or some shit.
Dude, he's one of those guys. I'm definitely one of those people that's like, if I saw someone famous, I don't think I'd go up to them at all. If I saw Favreau, I would bug the shit out of him. I'd be like,
I would walk up to him and just ask him for
what's
a hug.
up? Yeah. He just seems like the most down to earth guy. He's so cool. Amazing actor. Yes, he is. And the Chef movie that he directed and wrote himself. I love that movie. Yeah. Oh God, he's great, man. Love Favreau.
I will say, a very unappreciated Favreau cameo. Him in Sopranos.
He's in Sopranos.
Yes, he plays like a movie executive, and he's making a mob movie, and he has Christopher in there to help him as a reference,
oh wow,
as an advisor on set. Yeah, Jon Favreau's in it, and he just he plays himself, but he plays I don't know. It's so weird because you could see where he's trying to see where he can stretch it, and even then with him being so young, I think he just did Elf before this, so it's pre Daredevil.
He's in Elf too, right? Oh, yeah, he's the doctor. That's right. Yeah.
But also,
he's in all of his own movies, I guess. But
I mean, weirdly enough, though, you would think that more directors are, but Gunn isn't in any of his. He does performance capture, but he doesn't have cameos, for example.
But Favreau was kind of an actor first, he when Swingers came out and all that other stuff. I don't think he was really. I guess he directed Swingers, didn't he? He directed Swingers and was in it. Who directed Swingers?
Doug Liman.
Oh, okay. So he was an actor first then. Okay. That's what I thought.
I don't know. When I see Favreau, I always just see Happy Hogan first.
Yeah, I know, right?
That was the first role I ever saw him as, and I was just he's that person.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely. There's more too. I mean, even say what you want about the Disney remakes like Jungle Book, Lion King. If Jungle Book didn't happen the way it did, none of those remakes really continue to happen.
If Favreau wasn't on the helm, they wouldn't have been as profitable as they were.
He was
James Cameron is there.
And the other thing I like about Favreau is he is really innovative. His vision for the volume and using digital spaces and cameras and stuff like that is very much akin to Lucas, right? That's what Lucas was about, pushing the boundary of pushing the boundary of cinema. Though the deep fake stuff, I'm telling you, Favreau is he's very Lucas in my eyes. I mean, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe there isn't a sole one person that I feel now talking about it a lot more. They're that can, but there's people that have a little bit of the secret sauce in their own way.
Sure. I agree. Yeah, we don't have one specific goat right now, but yeah, we got some good dudes out there. There was crazy middle linebacker replacements. Yeah, I love the replacements, dude. That movie's great. Keanu Reeves.
There were so many early 2000s movies where they were so yeah. Keep it coming. Let's just keep.
That's right.
Bring him back.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what Favreau's got up his sleeve, man, for this movie, because I hope there's something big. I just hope it's not like a lame, wow, that could have been on Disney Plus, you know.
And
I hope it's something good.
like I feel like it like there's too much writing on it to where it can't. I mean,
I
Favreau wasn't
agree.
even in Batman Forever, dude. So like
Really?
yeah, when they're walking through at the very beginning when Edward Nygma, when they're walking through doing the inspections, one of the guys in the background walking behind Val Kilmer is Favreau. I made a chart about it like months ago. I'll send it to you. Yeah, he's there in the background. He's just
Okay,
but
that's
like
hilarious.
I was just thinking about that. I was like, Favreau has been in everything, dude. Because I was looking like he's in like G-Force open season. Like,
I mean, he was in a lot of stuff. I mean, there's random things that we'll be watching. I'll be like, oh, it's Jon Favreau. Like he just shows up in kind of the most
he was in
random.
Cowboys and Aliens.
Dude, he directed Cowboys and Aliens.
Oh, I did not know that.
Oh yeah. He made Cowboys and Aliens,
Right off of Iron Man 2, yeah, because Sam Rockwell.
which is
Paul
where
Dano was in it. I haven't watched this movie since it came out.
Well, Harrison Ford's in it. That's kind of where he got cool with Harrison. So yeah,
this cast is stacked, though.
I know it's kind of a bummer that movie flopped, but I kind of like it. I'll be honest. It's one of those things that I'm like.
I don't know. I liked John Carter when I was younger because like I was a kid when it came out and I thought it was cool. But
yeah, right. Like not bad. I don't mind John Carter.
John Carter also has a stacked cast too.
Yeah, I know.
What are you gonna do about it?
Oh yeah, Rudy. I was watching Rudy like a week or two or a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, oh, that's Jon Favreau's like his best friend in it. Like, you just he's everywhere. Guy's everywhere.
I mean, I feel like Vince Vaughn also kind of has that like feeling about him. Like he's in like any like comedy movie in the early 2000s or like I don't know, almost like that. Like if you can go to any one of them, you're gonna see either Favreau, Wilson, or I mean, yeah. I mean, there's just so many greats in that space in those movies in that time. We just don't have them anymore.
I know. It kind of feels like that, right?
Like it's the same 7 people I keep seeing.
Yeah, I know. Like, that's what it feels like. All the young actors, especially, it's like it's all the same guys, like over and over again. I don't know. I can't think of a sci-fi or fantasy movie in the last 5 years that really impressed me. Did this guy not see Dune 2?
I mean, I was gonna say, I mean, like, what did we really get besides like Dune? We got Rebel Moon, we got Crater, we have Guardians 3, like.
Right. Well, yeah, I'm like, even outside of like Marvel movies, which are like, whether they impress you or not, fine. But like, I'm sorry, but if you watch Dune 2 and you weren't impressed, then I'm under the opinion that you probably just don't like movies. Like, I don't know what to tell you. And as far as not even movies, like watch TV, like Fallout, we were talking about. Like, I mean,
Alien Covenant,
incredible. Alien Covenant was great. Romulus. Dune 2 meh. Rebel Moon less than. I mean, Rebel Moon I did not like one bit, but Dune 2 meh is like I don't know what.
I like the first Rebel Moon, and then the second one I was just like, okay, I'm I'm checking out. I solely watched the first one for Charlie Hunnam, just because I saw him on the trailer. Like, oh, okay, Jax Teller, I'll watch that.
Yeah, I didn't watch the second one, dude. I couldn't make it through it. I mean, the first one was enough. That was a slog. Okay, so you didn't like Dune 2. Okay, then tell me, what is your favorite sci-fi or fantasy movie from the last 10 years? Since we need to go a little further back, because I'm like trying to see the original Battlestar Galactica. Yeah,
dude. I mean, have we had a movie?
Alien has not begun since Aliens. Romulus was decent. And have you watched the new Alien Earth show? You're not a fan? Someone didn't get their spikes. I don't know, man.
We haven't had a movie like Hook since Hook came out. Fight me on it. Like,
I like Hook. Hook's great.
I love Hook. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I love Hook. I want that pudding, dude. That like multicolored pudding. Like, dude, I don't know. Like,
oh man, I don't know. I mean, there's been some great sci-fi and fantasy in the last, I'd say, decade. Yes, it's not 80s sci-fi and fantasy, which was, I'd say, the peak of like that genre, in my opinion. But
No,
it's different. It's changed.
what has topped it since? I can't
Like
name anything.
80s sci-fi and
Like
fantasy, you mean?
yeah, like 70s, 80s, 90s. Like what has topped like that? Like there is nothing that comes close to Star Wars, to
I mean, I
Indiana
agree.
Jones,
Yeah,
to like to ET. Like we're not getting these coming of age stories anymore. Maybe we aren't. I'm just not seeing them. But
no, you're right. We're absolutely not. I would say nothing has topped those. Like Back to the Future is
yeah, like
timeless. Star Wars, obviously. Indiana Jones, you're right. ET. But here's the thing: we are getting a Spielberg movie supposedly next year that has to do with like UFOs or aliens or something.
I
Have
mean,
you heard about this?
I saw that there's a something that he's working on. I also saw something about Terminator. So like,
No, this is a movie I think they already filmed. It's got like Emily Blunt in it.
oh really?
Yeah. It's like coming out next, I think May or June. So we're gonna get it around the time we get the Mandalorian.
Untitled Steven Spielberg film. Yeah, June 12th, 2026. David Koepp
There
is
it is.
screenwriter.
Oh, David Koepp. Okay,
Yeah.
well there you
So yeah, that'll be good. That tells me all I need to know. Universal, David Koepp, and Spielberg. I'm set.
Right, and it's like a UFO thing supposedly, which could tell me maybe we are gonna get something that's
Emily Blunt, Colin Firth, Wyatt Russell, Coleman Domingo. Yeah, yeah, I'll be there for that.
me too. I'll be there 100%. Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's weird because we just get a lot of sequels and like IP adaptations nowadays. So I don't think we get anything like we don't get stuff like we got in the like 80s and 90s and the 70s. Obviously, the 70s was late 70s really ushered in that age. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
All right, man.
I think like what can compare? I'm still drawing blanks.
Yeah, I mean, I think nothing. Yeah, at the end of the day, like we've had like, some hype moments, but it's just a different era now for like the theaters.
And like it goes back to where is it?
Arrival's good. Arrival's a good movie. But it doesn't have like that. I don't know. There's something about those movies like.
But like it goes back to this question though. Like it's just like it's a different time. It's a different era. Yeah. Like I don't genuinely think there's like it's giving me a lot to think about. Like we gotta put pen to paper, I guess.
Yeah.
Like what else is there to do? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Oh, I don't get paid to know things.
I'm gonna bounce out of here.
Dude.
It was really good talking with all of you in the chat, and you, of course, as well, Caden. Let's do this more often. Of course, we haven't streamed in a while, but there's been Star Wars has been dead.
There's been nothing. Like there's unfortunately.
Yeah, I hope we get some more leaks from like Starfighter or set photos or whatever. Sean Levy
get somebody with a drone out in the fucking ocean, dude. Like,
right.
Let me get something. Like,
yeah, I hope we get something. I'll be doing the trailer release next month, so we'll definitely chat then. Whoops.
What was that?
Whoops.
I mean, I'll see Tron next week when it comes out.
And I'll be seeing it too. Yeah, we should do that. Yeah, it'd be good to catch up on Tron for sure to see what the deal is and see if it's any good.
Less than a month later, then we get Badlands. So I mean, you bring in the vet?
I don't think I'll be driving it that distance, but figure something out.
I mean, it's also gonna be in November where we are. So I mean, I don't I don't really expect you to either with the roads.
Might be a little cold. Yeah,
a little snowy, a little icy.
A little bad. I hope it's not snowy, but hey, we'll see.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a 50-50 chance, dude. It's been raining for a week over here, roughly on and off. So, like, yeah. I love that Conan movie. Is it the
Conan Barbarian with Schwarzenegger? Yeah.
Talking about the new one?
I'm talking about the Arnold one.
I didn't know if he was talking about like in terms of like movies that
there's a new one.
Yeah, one came out in like 2013, I thought. With like Leo Howard from G.I. Joe.
I did not know that. I like the original one though.
Yeah, Conan 2011. Conan the Barbarian. Jason Momoa was Conan. Ron Perlman was in it. What the fuck?
Wow.
Stephen. Yeah. What? Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Keeping it here longer. Sorry, going on a rabbit hole. All right. Well, I
He says
gotta
Arnold.
watch.
Bye for the users. All right. See you guys.
See you. I'm going.